When I was making this, I felt a little bit like
creepy,
like a kidnapper. Yeah.
It is creepy. Let's close it.
We are at the Soho Grand in downtown Manhattan. We're having breakfast with fashion icon and my dear friend Alexa Chung. She has a huge book coming out October 29th that's called It. So we're going to find out what exactly it is and what it's all about. We are no stranger to having breakfast with each other. Do you remember the first time you met me?
At a place called The Cabin. Bevan was wearing a yellow raincoat. It wasn't raining. Let's just say that no water ever hit that thing, unless you had an accident in the washroom washing your hands.
You look like Kate Hudson in Almost Famous, in my mind.
That's every day.
You've now birthed this child, this baby.
I've birthed a rectangle. I named it It. That title was a joke, because I'm often called an it girl.
That's what I was going to say.
I've sort of rebelled against that. It's just so obnoxious to be like, that's it.
I've read it. I like how it's kind of like stream of consciousness.
I'd write it at about 1 a.m. in an email. I don't have Microsoft Word. I just wrote it in emails. And so the informal language.
And you would send the emails to the editor?
Yeah, poor woman, poor Helen. I'd write what was really going on before I got into writing anything else. So I'd be like, dear Helen, it's 4 a.m. This boy's giving me trouble.
What I'd also noticed in the book, there's a lot of familiar faces. So I didn't really make the cut, so I actually had a meeting with Penguin to redesign the inside cover.
Oh, wow! That's actually amazing.
It's like a retrospect of our life together.
When I was 16 or 17, I went for a TV audition for the Pop World, the music show, and I went in and filled in all the thing, didn't get the job. And then a few years later, the producer was looking for a new host and called me up. And he said, I found your audition paper really funny because you were just slagging off loads of bands. You said you hated all music. And I went in the room and they were like, what do you think about Pink's new single? And I was like, it is dog. And they were like, you're hired. I just was young and I didn't have any filters.
That's why people liked you.
Right, but it turns out that doesn't translate well in America. They like you to be nice here. If you're actually busy and you're actually happy, you're not thinking about Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, are you?
So true.
You're busy. So if anyone's tweeting that they're like, oh, I'm having the best time at this party, know that they're standing in the corner of a party tweeting. So are you really having the best time?
No.
No.
And so I'd like you to draw something for me.
I was going to go to art school, but then I got Pop World. This is terrible.
It's pretty awesome.
Things get quite surreal quite quickly up in here.
I like that their heads are like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're having English breakfast. You told me you were going to tell me what your favorite new question is to ask people.
It's, what time do you wake up? I think you can tell a lot about someone by what time they wake up. Like, I met these men, and I was like, I can figure out what you do. I was like, what time do you wake up? One guy was like, 6 a.m., and I was like, gym, banker. And then the next guy was like, I don't know, 10 a.m., da-da-da. I was like, creative job. And the other one was like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 p.m., whatever time. I was like, owns a bar, party promoter, and they were like, whoa!
What time do you wake up?
Depends.
Do you overuse any emojis?
I do with a gun a lot. I do a cat face and then a gun next to his head.
Do you see yourself as a girl's girl or one of the guys?
I'm both. I have a really great group of girlfriends. They'll call me and be like, he said this, what does it mean? Because they think I can speak boy. So then I have to like interpret texts and compose things back. At one point I was like, okay, I'm just going to write this out because it's very simple. He's just not that into you. No.
Do you follow your own advice?
No, I do not follow my own advice. But then it's rare that I'm completely crazy about someone.
What are you listening to right now?
Well, I have this record player and not many records. I have Wooden Ships, Tame Impala, Hard Day's Night, Pulp. And then I like Selena Gomez. When you're ready, come and get it. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. So when Americans are telling a story, they'll be like, yeah, I think I was in like 12th grade. And I'm like, what age does that? We go, when I was 12, I did this.
But you have like a gap year.
Because I took a gap year and then I never got off it, so I'm in my gap life.
For more antics with Alexa Chung, check out the playlist.